We're Emily and Kyle. We started as coworkers in late night television, and now we're best friends exploring NYC and our FYPs.
This is an interview show about obsessions. Ours, theirs, and maybe yours too. Welcome to We're Obsessed with You. Hi, Emily. Oh, sorry, you're working.
Yeah, one sec.
Just send that email.
One thing.
Go.
Hi, Kyle.
Hi, Emily. How are you?
I'm good.
Welcome to the WOWY offices. This is We're Obsessed with You. I'm Kyle O'Donnell.
I'm Emily Himes.
And we are two best friends who are working in late night television as bookers. I'm at Watch What Happens Live.
I'm at Late Night with Seth Meyers.
Part of our job is to anticipate and predict what people are going to care about and what people are going to watch, read about, listen to. And so this show is a way for us to share our...
all the things we're doing, listening to, watching, reading.
Yes.
All the things we're obsessed with.
Yes, all the things we're obsessed with, the people we're obsessed with, and we're
Yeah.
hoping to get you on the inside track about what people are going to be caring about and talking about.
Be
in your
obsessed with
feeds.
us. Yeah.
Yes. Emily, how's your week? There was something you wanted to talk about this week.
This actually, I was being so dramatic, actually. This morning...
You don't
This
say.
morning, my husband had already gone to work. I was still in bed. And he texted me something, and I voice noted you immediately because I was like, I can't believe he's asking me such a dumb question. Obviously, let me read to you what he said.
Great.
Hello, my love. Just kidding. He didn't say
I was
that.
going to say, wow. What a way to start.
So, ... The whole Philly gang, and he lists a bunch of couples, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all booked little cabins in Sebago State Park for Juneteenth. He sends the link. It's not so far, but it would be in a cabin, ... Would you want to go? I'll read you all the info. So he sent that at 9:41. At 9:57, when I hadn't responded, he goes, and to be clear, I'd like to go. And I obviously am ghosting him right now because I can't believe he thinks that I would ever
go to a cabin.
I was being so dramatic. How dare he?
Right.
But I mean, when you click on the info for this place, I think if you love camping, I think this is so awesome for you.
Great.
Bunch of couples and their kids running around. Juneteenth is in June 19th. It's hot. What do you think happens in cabins? It's hot.
Wait, where is Sebago State Park? New Hampshire?
No, it's in New York.
Oh, no
It's
clue.
only an hour and 30-minute drive from here.
Oh, it's not bad.
So it's not far. I could literally go for the day and Uber myself home. But
that would be crazy.
I'm not doing that. It says the site, drive-in, check-in, number of people in the room, cool number of rooms, living room, yes. Condition rating, poor.
No.
What does that mean?
Is this on VRBO?
No, it's through their site. It's Reserve America.
I've
this
never
cabin,
heard of
this cabin does not have heat or water. Okay?
Wait, or water?
Or water.
Real Housewives of Potomac.
This cabin
cast
offers 2 bedrooms, each with 2 sleeping cots. The common room has a refrigerator, 2 burners, and hot plates. Campers must bring their own bed and bath linens, fine, and cooking and eating utensils.
All right, I'm going to say, I have a very important question for you, Emily.
Do I like camping?
No. I know the answer is no, but why does Mike want to kill you?
I know.
This is so cruel.
This is insane. And I mean, I like everyone that's going, and I think it sounds like so much fun.
It sounds look into the camera and say how much fun it sounds.
You guys, this sounds like so much fun. The Schmidts are going, and I do know that Bianca listens to this podcast.
Hi, Bianca.
And maybe watches us on TV. So I'm so sorry I'm saying this, Bianca, but this sounds like so much like something I don't want to do.
Les Mis.
Yeah, and I'm just offended Mike even asked me.
It's really funny you bring this up because this past week, as you know, I'm constantly searching to reinvent myself. And I thought, what if I became an outdoors person?
Do you want to go with Mike?
No. But
what does that mean?
I like
a hike. Yeah.
I don't want to go camping, but maybe I would want to stay in a cabin. The
but
cabin
this
would
is
have
a cabin.
Yes.
Cabin. This is a cabin.
It's in a cabin. But I would need the cabin to have water.
Well, yeah, there's an outhouse. I have to walk to the bathroom in the middle of the night. So I looked up people what is it like to actually camp here? And people are like, well, you can put a bucket in your room if you don't want to get up in the middle of the night. I don't want to do that.
This is awful.
So Mike then responds again. He goes, this would be really good content or info for the pod. You can talk about it. You can go and then you can talk about your experience. And I just was like, don't talk to me about this anymore. Let's talk in person. I have to let him down easy. It's like a breakup in person, I think, is nicer than like via text. So I will be talking to him in person about how this is crazy. He can go. I think if he wants to go, he should go.
Absolutely. It's important for couples to spend time separate.
And I can typically suck it up. Now I feel like I'm being a brat. Like I can typically suck it up. But he just like, this, I don't want to do it.
You shouldn't do it. You shouldn't do anything you don't want to do. But I think our millions of fans should comment.
Did you know we just hit 1 million?
1 million fans.
It is actually unbelievable. Thank you to everyone who's listening.
Every millionth fan should comment whether or not they want us to go camping. And if
oh my God, yes. I'll go camping with you.
I won't. I'll go away with you.
I'll go. I'm sorry. I said glamping.
Glamping.
I'll go glamping.
Emily and I want to go on the Amazing Race together as well.
Well, actually, you've always said we would give good content, but we would never win.
We would never win at all. Do you think we would win?
I don't really, like, what are they, following a map? What do they have to do? Like,
they're challenges.
Like escape room type stuff? I didn't want to say the S word.
You can curse on this podcast. Sometimes they have to like jump off the Burj Khalifa, or
I could do that, but I can't. Like, don't put me in a room with clues. Like, I'm not.
See, I'm very good at that. Well, I just did the Traitors experience.
Oh yeah,
and I took it way more seriously than everyone else. Like,
were you a faithful?
I was a faithful, and at one point, someone accused me of being a traitor, and I go, no. I've been the only one that's been doing the challenges. And I've been winning money for the faithfuls.
Which in the actual Traitors doesn't matter.
Correct.
Sorry, I tapped.
Also at this Traitors thing, I discovered that I would be so incredibly bad on this show because I was so mean to these people. At one point, someone was like, I think Sarah's a traitor. And I go, unfortunately, I think she's just an idiot.
Kyle!
She is.
Did she cry?
No, she didn't hear. No, I don't know who this woman is.
Oh.
She was just in my group.
Oh.
But that's why I would not be good on the Traitors. I would just
You'd be mean because you want to win.
Yes, and if you're not good at the challenges, I'd be like, you're weak, you're slow.
Do you think you would, however, think someone was a traitor so much that you would convince people and then you'd feel really bad?
So here's my method of the Traitors.
Yeah.
Ready? Here's how I would win.
Okay.
All my reactions would be like this. So no one could ever tell if I'm telling the truth or not.
Don't you think? I think if I were on the Traitors with you, I'd be like, he's so dramatic.
Exactly. And then I'd win.
Oh, you think you'd win with that?
I just think people would be like, I can't get an actual read on him because he's being such a queen.
Is that better than, right? Because if you do nothing, people are like, you have no emotion.
Right.
Yeah.
But if you go, every time. Exactly. They'd be like, I can't get a read on her.
Wow.
Yes. But speaking of the outdoors, I want to talk about my obsession of this week.
I'm excited. What is it?
I am absolutely obsessed with a little piece of cinema called The Testament of Anne Lee, starring Amanda Seyfried.
What does this have to do with being outdoors?
Because it's about the Shakers.
Oh, yes.
And I think that's why I thought I could become outdoorsy, because I watched this movie and I thought, I want to live in a prairie.
This is really interesting. Would you
know.
make your own milk?
Would I make my own milk?
Yeah.
I wouldn't drink it because I would get sick.
Oh, almond milk?
But I would love to milk something.
Yeah.
I think that'd be fun. Remember when they did that on Love Island?
Yeah, I do.
But this movie, The Testament of Anne Lee, is so good. It's with Amanda Seyfried, who should be getting more awards buzz for this movie.
She's having a moment. Well, she's had so many things this past year.
The Housemaid was one of my favorite movies of the
Long
last
Bright
year.
River, off of a book that you loved on Peacock.
She is so good in this. She is like feral in it.
She dances.
I was doing that all night. I don't know any of the songs except for this. Christopher Abbott's in it. He's great. Lewis Pullman.
He's cute. Oh, yeah. So we learned today that we get confused by 3 Lewises.
Lewis Hamilton.
Louis Capaldi, the singer.
Yes.
And Lewis Pullman. Yes.
Yes. So Lewis Pullman is in this. I don't know about the others. Thomasin McKenzie is in it. She's great.
Oh, I love her.
But this movie is about Mother Anne Lee, who was the founder of the Shaker movement and basically took a bunch of people to America to spread the word of Shakerism.
And Shakerism didn't last so long, did it?
Well, no, because they couldn't fornicate, so they all died out swiftly. But it's just, the music is great, the dancing is great. It's like a movie I've never seen before. The director is Mona Fastvold, who co-wrote The Brutalist.
Oh.
This movie is nothing like The Brutalist. I guess it is in like
range.
sensory things.
Yeah.
But she directed this and co-wrote this. The movie is out now. Everyone has to go see it. It's just an incredible movie, and I love seeing a like really crazy female performance on screen. Like Amanda Seyfried, it's such a there's no vanity in this performance. She's really goes deep, and you believe everything that she's doing.
I love that.
I love this movie so much.
I
did see it at Alamo Drafthouse,
I was going to say, where'd you see it? Did you go to the one in Brooklyn?
Yes.
Did you? Okay, well, tell me about the experience after I tell you that I saw that soon there won't be people taking your order. You do it off of a QR code.
Yes, so now people are going to be on their phones in the theater.
Which is insane. It just makes me think that people will stop going.
Yes, except for they get movies like The Testament of Anne. That movie theater, that movie was not playing anywhere else.
They get good films.
They get good movies.
Yeah.
So I have to go there.
I don't like to go there unless I want to eat. Like sometimes I just want to go see a movie and like.
I did get chicken tenders and they were delicious.
They were.
Yeah.
I like they have a warm chocolate chip cookie.
Yes, I haven't had that. Shockingly.
I had it with Julia and we really liked it.
Emily, what are you obsessed with this week?
I'm just going to move this because I have to show you. It's something you can buy. Well, maybe you can't. I mean, yes, you can. You can do whatever you want.
My money's green.
I did my 20 things last year, as you know, everybody. Our 1 million followers are well aware that I only bought 20 things. So at Christmas, I asked for like a bunch of things because I was like, I have nothing. And one of the things I needed new boots. And I was researching, looking at all these things. And I was like, boots don't last that long. I don't need anything super crazy. And I found a dupe of a row boot.
Wow. She
see
just
it?
slammed her boot on the table.
So these are a dupe of the row boots.
Fabulous.
Oh my God, my dry leg. Okay, here they are.
Great.
Lily Sisto, do you know her on TikTok and Instagram? She did a breakdown. She compared her real row boots to these. These are Steve Madden. They're $120. I'm pretty sure the row ones are like
thousands.
Actually, yeah. 2,100 or 1,500 or something. Anyway, they're really comfortable. They're really cute. And I keep getting compliments on them. And I think like, you know what, girlies and boys, if you want to just get something that's not going to be trendy forever, Steve Madden's your go-to.
Steve Madden really...
I mean, a lot of those places like...
Yes, the down market.
Yeah, Sam
dupes.
Edelman, yeah.
I do think Steve Madden does the best dupes because they're still...
He's gotten really good at the dupes.
Yes. What I really like is dupe.com. I love dupe.com, which you copy your URL of any product on the internet, anything, then you go to dupe.com and you paste it in their bar.
Like a couch.
A couch, and they will search the interweb, and send you dupes. But what's also great about it is that they will do a lot of white label things. So let's say you like something at Target or allmodern.com or Wayfair or something. You can then put that into dupe.com and it will look at them across every single brand. So it's the same product, just with different names, and often you can find it cheaper. So let's say you find something on wayfair.com, you copy the URL, you go there. They may have the exact same product on Amazon for cheaper, or Walmart or something under a different name, because it's all just white labeled for different stores.
Okay.
I love it.
I'm going to go there.
It's great.
There was also that other site that Mary Holland, Nader, went to. Mary Holland is a Nader sister. And there's Love Thy Nader
Our
on
favorite
Hulu.
show. Starring today's guest in the final episode.
Oh my God.
Which we have to talk to her about. This is not planned.
Oh my God, sorry. But I downloaded the app because she went to go meet with...
Yes. Oh my God, Bill Gates' daughter.
Yes. She went to go meet with Bill Gates' daughter, who started an app that was... I downloaded it, and it's
Phoebe
still in
Gates.
like the beta. Yes.
Because I always think of Phoebe Cates, but it's Phoebe Gates.
And it's a website or an app that you can go and put... If you like, I had liked to dress at J. Crew, so I tag it, and then they'll notify me when it goes on sale. And you can say, notify me when you can set what you want it to be. 10%, 50%, final sale, or whatever, and then it will notify you. So you can like really just like track things that you like that you're just like, I'm not going to buy right now.
Okay, great. If you're watching this on YouTube, the URL is going to pop up now.
Yeah.
If you're listening to it, go to YouTube. But also, we'll put it in the carousel, what this app or website is called.
Yeah.
That is so cool.
I know.
I completely forgot about that.
But it's still in like the early phases. So
Beta?
there's beta. So I think they're still like working things out.
Cool.
But that's a good one too.
Wow. I love
We
that.
all want to steal and deal. Deal
Don't
and
we?
steal.
Don't we all? We want to thank all of our listeners, our millions of fans.
It's crazy.
It's crazy. We love all the support. It's so meaningful to us. If you are listening to the podcast, we also are on YouTube at We're Obsessed With You. So we put clips in there. We have...
Come see what we look like.
Yeah, we're so hot.
Yeah, I'm blonde.
I have a six-pack.
Yes.
A lot of people don't know that.
And he goes shirtless in
Yeah,
every
this whole
episode.
thing is shirtless. So go to YouTube. We also, at the end of every episode, do a little post-credits clip.
Yeah, you have to. Yeah.
We're kind of like Marvel.
Yeah, we are.
With the
and they're
same
fun.
scope.
I forgot about the one from last week's episode, and then I watched it, and I giggled.
It's always a little Easter egg. So go to YouTube if you're listening to us and comment on some of our stuff. I want to bring in our guest today.
Yeah, bring in our guest today.
I have known our guest since college, and since then she's just kind of blown up online and has been doing incredibly cool things. She's trying to make the world of influencer and influencing something for good, not just for likes and subscribers and everything like that, which is incredible. She is an OG NYC cool girl,
Love.
born and raised.
Love.
And we're so excited to talk to Alex Bushman. We'll be right back.
Yay. Our guest today is Alex Bushman, the founder of Influencer Social Responsibility, a company aimed at helping influencers leverage their impact for good. Tomorrow marks 1 year of ISR, and we are so excited to learn more. Everybody, please welcome Alex Bushman.
Hi, Bushman.
Hi, guys.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, we're so happy to have you.
I'm so happy to be here. This is such a full circle moment.
I know. So Bushman and I went to college together, and I've just seen you do like the coolest things.
Thank you.
And when we were thinking of people we wanted to talk to, your name came up because this show is supposed to kind of be a space for people that maybe aren't like ready for the late night TV world, but are interesting people that people should know about.
Doing cool things.
Doing
in New
cool
York City.
things. And you have built an amazing career working with influencers, working with online personalities for the better, as opposed to just like maybe cash grabs and things like that. So we want to start with talking about We Gave What, which I think is an incredible story about how you cold called Danielle Bernstein and said, I have an idea.
This is
Can
so
you share
cool.
the story?
Tell us, how did this
Yes.
happen?
So I had seen Danielle Bernstein speak one time on a panel about creators using their platforms for good, like maybe in 2019. And I'd actually gone to the panel because I had a really big crush on Ben Higgins from The Bachelor. And so the catering company, literally,
He's
like
so
so
cute.
cute.
Yeah.
I actually saw him at a hotel once, like last year, like checking in with his wife. And I was like, do I like go up to him and tell him that he's the reason like for my entire career? Anyways, so I saw her at that panel because my catering company was catering it. I didn't speak to her for like a year and change after that. Then the pandemic hit, and the catering company that I was working at, called Eat Off Beat, it was a refugee and immigrant-led catering company. Within like a couple hours of the news of the pandemic coming to New York City and like all the offices and schools closing, we lost like 100% of our orders within like a couple hours. And so at the time I was like managing the social media, doing customer experience, all that stuff. And I was like, how are we going to keep this open right now? And so I ended up, she was the only influencer that I followed at the time. I didn't know anything about the influencer space. I'd always been in nonprofit and social impact. And I was like, let me just like shoot my shot and send her a cold DM and be like, can I bring you food from this catering company to where you're quarantining? And I still remember like when it said like red, like on the DMs, like just being like, oh my God, like this is cool and like crazy. And so
That itself is just an achievement.
Yeah.
my mom always says it never hurts to ask. She's like
Always.
an immigrant from the Philippines. Like she came here when she was in her teens. And so I feel like that's like one of the biggest things that I've taken away from her. I was like, why not? Like, let me just see if this works. And so I don't have my license. I didn't have my license at like growing up in New York City. So my sister drove me out to the Hamptons to drop off the food where Danielle was quarantining. We dropped the food off, and like within seconds of her posting a story about us, we started getting like people from all around the world reaching out and asking to support Eat Off Beat and what we were doing. From there, I was like, all right, like I think there's something here. She clearly has this massive platform, and it's a really crazy time right now, like so much uncertainty, so many folks are struggling, so many nonprofits are struggling, like they could use this amplification. And so I just was like, can I start a philanthropic arm of your brand? Like, what do you, and she, again, like when I saw her respond or read the text, I was like, this, like, I have no idea what this is going to be, but I think this could be something really cool and big. And so, yeah, it kind of just started with that and then like snowballed until obviously a lot more, which has been crazy.
Was it a big team that kind of figured this out, or was it really you and her figuring out how this was all going to work?
So it was basically me, her, and then we, like her COO Mo, who's amazing, but none of us knew what we were doing. Like none of us
like
had launched a nonprofit before. I remember when like she responded to my DM, she was like, I love this idea. Like, can you create like a deck and put a deck together? I was like, what the fuck is a deck? Totally. I don't know how to make a deck. But my friend was a graphic designer, so I like reached out to her. I was like, can you help me make like branding and a deck? And like you guys know, because you just are starting something too. It's like literally like really figuring stuff out as you go. So we made a logo. I pitched the idea to her career coach, and then I think it was like her agent at the time. And then like I think maybe like a month later, we like were launching. Like we made an Instagram, like all that stuff. But it was very much like figuring it out. It's like totally what it was. And it was a really interesting experience because it was all remote. Like, you know, like I remember the first time we met at, we did a volunteer day, like a few months after we had started. And she was like, whoa, you're smaller than I pictured. And I was like, well, you're taller than I pictured, you know, because we'd never met in person. So it was just like a really crazy experience. And it felt really crazy, like doing something literally from like my boyfriend at the time's like apartment.
Yeah.
That felt like a lot bigger than that, you know? So, but it was a roller coaster, but it was definitely really cool and set the stage for a lot of the work that I do today.
Yeah.
Wow.
I also think you come to realize like how important all your connections are. Like having a friend who can do the graphics. Like the people that we've pulled from too within this is you don't have to be the expert, but you need like a great team of people who can really help you. I think it's so important.
Utilizing your network.
Yeah.
And now you have influencer social responsibility, your company, which just is, when this episode comes out, tomorrow will be 1 year. Congratulations.
Thank
which
you.
is such an achievement. I can't wait till we're 1 year into this.
I
It
know.
seems like Sisyphean, like it's unbelievable. What is influencer social responsibility?
Influencer Social Responsibility is a social impact agency that connects influencers and brands to nonprofits to help them use their platforms for good.
Love.
I've been like
I
working
love
on
that.
that like one line.
Yeah.
I think honestly that was the hardest part. Like now that I'm thinking about it, is like, this is a space I think that hasn't really been tapped into. Like the influencer space is so different than it was like a year ago or 5 years ago or 10 years ago. And so, and the corporate social responsibility space, the social responsibility space is also, I mean, there have been nonprofits around for a very long time, but social responsibility as something that's not just in the nonprofit space, but is in the for-profit space is also new. And so combine those two things. And I think it's been really like, there's not a roadmap for it. And that's been really hard. Like there's not anyone saying like, this is what you need to do as the next step. So it's been so much throwing spaghetti at the wall, like seeing what sticks. A lot of it has not stuck, but some stuff has. And so like learning from that has been really hard and challenging, but also exciting and cool. And I feel like this year going into like, it's the first time that I'm finally like, oh, like this is kind of starting to make sense. Like I kind of feel like I know what I'm doing, which I never haven't felt for a very long time.
Well, you're going to start looking back and be like, oh my God, I can't believe we even did that. Because you are going to like figure it all out.
Yeah.
And you're kind of one of the only people doing this, which is so cool. You get to like pave the way.
I hope so. I hope that it like inspire, like that it, you know, starts to change the industry and it becomes like this like standard. So yeah, I'm excited.
I love it. And you studied corporate social responsibility. You got your master's.
You did your research.
I did, girl. Yeah. Going from this large scale, like corporate social responsibility to the more micro influencer social responsibility. What is the greatest difference that you've encountered?
I think that the biggest difference with the influencer space is because it is so new and it's changing all the time. Like it's about figuring out like what works for different influencers. And I think that's also been kind of a thing is like, yes, there's this longer term goal where maybe it is this larger kind of like industry standard, but at the same time, like we want to make it feel very authentic for creators where they're not just like checking off a box to be like certified, where it's like this is something that actually makes sense for them, that they genuinely care about, that they can, you know, make a larger part of like a sustainable part of their ongoing business strategy. So it doesn't feel like performative or like anything like that. Because people,
You sniff it out.
you totally
You can
sniff that out.
I feel like especially now, like with influencers,
Totally.
there's so much about like
Right.
authenticity. Like they
Yeah.
all want to feel true to themselves
Right.
with what they do. Like even the brands they start dealing with and stuff.
Right.
How do those relationships work? Are you looking
Yeah.
for them online? Are you constantly online trying to figure out who would be good partners? Are people reaching out to you?
Yeah.
How does it work?
So sometimes I'm pitching or reaching out to them. And then other times, which is honestly cool. I remember my therapist said this to me once. She was like, the sign of success is when people start reaching out to you. Like
Yeah.
you're not, like when people start early and like, I want to be on your podcast.
Yes.
It's like, we made it.
Cool.
Oh my God,
So,
can't wait.
so that's, I think it's like a combination of the two, like outreach and, inbound. But we always like start with like an intro call where it's like, what's your story? Like, what are you passionate about? Like, what do you care most about? And then from there, we kind of back into an event or campaign and like which nonprofit partners, which brand partners to bring in. So it's honestly a really fun process. I think that's my favorite part of like this work.
Yeah. Well, again, you're like broadening your network. You have like so many connections now and
Totally.
are meeting so many people,
Yeah.
mostly doing really cool things.
Yeah. Previously, maybe there was this pressure to fit in like a box. Like I'm a fashion creator, I'm a wellness creator, I'm
Yeah.
a beauty creator. But like now I'm meeting creators who are like, yeah, I have a podcast, but my cousin was in and out of like the criminal justice system. And like, so I really want to do work with like an organization in that space. I'm like, I would never have known that just from following you maybe like online. But like, I think that's what makes people like so interesting, like those stories, you know?
Yeah.
As we mentioned,
We're obsessed with the Nader sisters.
Oh, yeah.
obsessed
We're like
with the Nader
obsessed
sisters.
with the Nader
Same.
sisters.
So when I saw you in the finale at Sarah Jane's pride
He
party,
texted me because I was
screaming,
like, ah!
screaming.
Honestly, same. Yeah.
It
like,
was amazing. As at Zero Bond.
at Zero Bond, yes.
And this was one of your events that you
Yes.
put together.
So I've known Mary Holland actually the longest, and she's an angel, perfect person. But when your faces are so cute,
No, you don't understand.
We like love them.
Yeah.
They remind me of early Kardashians. Like
Yes.
watching that first season, I was like having flat because I've watched
Yes.
the Kardashians from the beginning when a
Yeah.
lot of people were in. I still was.
Yeah.
And just like their family, the bond,
I
and they're
know.
like
And I-
they
their
love
parents.
sisters,
Yes.
the parents.
Yeah.
Bro, is that
I
his name?
never
Oh,
watched
yeah.
the Kardashians, so I watched this and I was like, I want to be this. It was the first time I watched a reality show thinking I want to be friends with these people.
totally.
You know what I mean? They
Totally.
talk about authenticity.
Yes.
Yes.
Brooks just got all of her filler dissolved,
I saw.
Yes.
Yeah.
and I just think they're amazing. So you got connected with Mary Holland.
Yeah. So Mary Holland has always been amazing. Like they come from New Orleans, and I think it's been ingrained in them from a young age, like to give back. And so when they're perfect. And when I was launching ISR, Mary Holland was like my youngest sister, Sarah Jane, like just graduated. Like she's kind of looking for something to do. And like, would you mind if I connected you to her? And so this was like before the show and all that. But so Sarah Jane was like one of the first people on our ISR team and like has been so incredible to this
awesome.
day. And so supportive and just kind of like gets it. Like the
Yeah.
first call that I had with Sarah Jane, I was like, you just get ISR because you are an influencer, but you're also like she just is incredible. And so when June was coming around, Sarah Jane was like, I would really love to do an event with Stonewall Foundation. And they're also a really incredible organization. And so my friend Robbie, do you know Robbie?
Yes,
Oh
I love
my God.
Robbie. Yes,
I was gonna say, I feel like you like
yes, you met him at Casey.
because he was on
yes.
Watch
What
the-
happens?
Yes.
Yes, and you met him at Casey Alsace's Thanksgiving party.
I met him at my friend Tanya's wedding in Colombia, like after taking shots, and we were like, "What do you do?" And he's like, "What do you do?" And then we realized that we should work together, and so it was a really amazing dinner. Like every course was presented by either by Stonewall or like a different brand in the LGBTQ space, and then Robbie curated like a specific menu around the mission and goals of like all these different partners, and it was just really cool, and it was very crazy that it was on TV, like when they showed up with all the like, I'm sure y'all are used to that. I was like,
Yes.
Crazy. I watch
so
so,
bright.
much reality TV, but
Yes.
I've never been in
Yeah.
a setting where they're recording reality
Yes.
TV. I think that would be really jarring.
Yes.
Wasn't that also the night that Mary Holland thought she was maybe cheated on,
Oh
and
Yes.
the
my
sisters
God.
were coming together
I
in
walked,
the bathroom?
Yes, I walked out and they're all like huddled around each other crying. And I was like, what happened? I was like, we have dessert. And then I was like, I can't wait to like see this unfold on the show and figure out what it is. But I'm so glad that everything.
I know.
All
Mary
good.
Holland was good. Her
He's
boyfriend's
amazing.
still good.
Yeah, boyfriend's amazing.
Yeah.
They're really cute. So, but it was very fun to be part of that. And I
Yeah.
feel like that like just like validated it and like the work that we're doing in a
Totally.
way.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It was
I
exciting.
mean, it's a huge platform, and to share your mission
Yeah.
with the viewers is awesome. We
Yeah.
anxiously await season 2.
I can't wait
Oh
for
my
season
God, I'm
2.
dying for season 2.
Yes.
Yeah.
And 3 and 4 and 5.
Yes,
Yeah,
forever,
forever.
in perpetuity. Please, Nader sisters.
Yes.
You live the most incredible life with your
Thank you.
very attractive fiance.
Good for us.
Kyle
We have-
did mention that.
Yes, it was in the research doc several times.
Oh my God,
Yes.
he's gonna be so flattered.
What are some of your favorite New York date night spots?
Date night spots. I really love Kings County Imperial.
Love.
Have
Yeah.
you been? Have you been to the Williamsburg location?
That's the only one I've been to.
Okay.
I haven't.
didn't know
I've
they
been
had
to the
another one.
Lower East Side one.
Oh,
I've actually never been to that one, but we should all go get
Yes.
dim sum. And they have these really fun, like big, like cocktails, like in pitchers, the Lazy Susans,
Yep.
and we live like a few blocks away from it, so I love going there. And then I'm also really into Emmett's on Grove right now.
Oh yeah.
Nick is from Wisconsin, and I feel like it feels like a little bit of like Wisconsin in New York. It's like the tavern style pizza and like
Yeah.
really good martinis.
I like how they cut the pizza.
love how they got the pizza.
Oh, yes.
Kind of like crazy.
Yes.
So you can pick up little pieces
Yes.
without feeling like, oh, I just ate 3 slices of pizza.
Yeah, it kind of reminds you of like when you're at like a birthday party when you're a kid and like
Yes.
the pieces like cut. Yeah. And I also really like that they let you split, like do half and half, because like
Yes.
Nick's pizza is very different than my pizza. Like I love pineapple on my pizza.
I do too.
Do you also? Okay.
I
I'm
hate
with
that.
you.
Hot honey, like pineapple chicken.
Yep.
Like it's weird, but I like it. And
I like
he's
it.
like, no. So,
Yeah.
and they have really good dipping sauces.
I love
Oh.
it.
Like really good ranch, but Nick doesn't like ranch. So it's like it's good that we have our
Yeah. You're right. You're right.
So I
You
had
can
the
still have a night
pizza,
together,
yeah.
but
Yes.
Exactly.
okay.
And you're in the process of planning a wedding.
I am.
Right now. How's that
Yes,
going?
It's good. I feel like there are times when it's been overwhelming just like because my job is so like event focused that it feels like I'm constantly like planning other stuff first, but I got the big stuff out of the way. We got our venue, our date. We just worked on our like save the date page and our wedding website, and we did like custom illustrations. I got my dress. I feel like now that like the big stuff is like out of the way, like I'm starting to get really excited about it.
I also think like with your job, it does seem like a whole other thing, but it's also like you kind of know like the things, you know how to be
Yeah.
organized and you know
Yes.
the time that it takes.
Right.
So you're already like way ahead of someone who like doesn't do this for a living.
That's what I'm hoping.
It
And we
is.
did get a good planner who I'm
Oh, great.
also really excited about. She planned, I don't know if you saw Serena Kerrigan's like 30th birthday.
I did.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I met her there and I was like, this is epic. Like this is like such a cool party. And that's kind of like the vibe that we want for our wedding. It's just
Yeah.
like an epic party. So
Danielle also had an epic engagement
yeah.
party that
Yeah.
everyone was like, this is a wedding.
yeah, no, it was like, it was what I expected. It's just like so beautiful.
I
and
love
lavish and,
looking
like,
at that online.
I feel like there's a lot of good wedding inspo right now. Like there's a lot of like people when I was a kid that I was obsessed with. Like I think I'm in the same like engagement era as like Zendaya and like all those people.
Dua.
Selena Gomez.
Yes.
Yes.
I feel like
Yes.
Selena Gomez and I are kind of like on parallel tracks because she got married in Santa Barbara on my wedding date last year, and we both have marquees. So I feel like there's something happening in the
sisters.
yeah.
universe.
I wouldn't be mad to be linked with her.
No.
No. Not at
No.
all.
No.
One of my favorite celeb weddings was Marisa Abella's.
She looked really pretty
Have you
from
seen that?
industry.
Love.
No, I love her in industry, but I haven't seen her wedding.
I love industry. Have you
Yeah.
started the season
I'm
yet?
not. I need to
haven't
catch
started
up.
yet either. But it's so. Do you watch?
I watched the first season.
That
It was-
reminds me of Georgetown. Speaking of
That's why.
Yeah.
That's why I found it hard to.
Trauma.
Yes, I found it hard to go back because I was like, these are a lot of people I remember
Yeah.
and I
Yeah.
don't like.
Yeah, or also just like that's like such a crazy work culture.
Yes.
Yeah. Like
I was like, I'm just here making TV.
Yeah, I was a communications major, so like I did not cross paths with any
Couldn't
of
be
those
us.
people.
No.
Yeah.
No.
It's like psych and
Yeah.
like studio art.
We'll be right back with your obsession. But
Yay.
what's one word you'd use to describe it, to tease us?
Pajamas.
Oh, we
I
love sleeping.
PJs.
We love
I
sleeping.
love PJs.
Love to sleep.
We'll be right back.
What do you sleep in?
Nothing.
Like butt naked?
But naked.
Not even boxers?
Nope. Alex, we're back. What are you obsessed with that's in the pajama
World.
realm?
Adult sleepovers.
Oh, but that is so
Not sexual
funny.
ones.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
like
yeah,
fun
yeah,
ones.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my god, this is
Love.
so fun.
Yes.
Oh, wait.
Okay.
I've
Are you
had
going to
2.
one tonight?
Well, I'm not sleeping over, but I am going to our producer Julia's apartment, and I brought pajamas because I'm going right from here to her place. And I was like, just FYI, I brought
Love.
pajamas to change into because, like, I don't want to sit in this at her apartment.
No.
I want to be cozy.
We can't be in jeans.
No.
I also think like even if you're not staying the night, like even if you want to go back in your own bed, like the mentality of like I'm going over for an adult sleepover is really fun.
Yes.
So I've had 2 adult sleepovers this past month.
Okay.
This past month? Oh my God,
From
fun.
December, I had
Yeah,
one
yeah.
right before New Year's, and then I had one like a couple weeks ago.
This is adorable.
So you're hosting. People are
no,
coming to
I
you.
actually attended them. So one
Okay.
of my friends lives in Pleasantville. Like she
Yep.
got a house out there. And she just had her second baby. And so we went out there for that. And then my other friends, we all grew up together and all now randomly live like 2 blocks away from each other in Williamsburg. And so her roommate was out of town. So we like went over and watched Housemaid. Yeah.
Great film.
And Materialist, and we ordered dinner and we like gossiped, and it was so fun.
It's the best.
It's the best.
This is adorable.
No, it's so nice. There was something recently, or like, you know, those like little things that come up on Instagram. And it was something about how like, as you get older, it does get harder to find friends that you can just like sit on the couch with.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
like scroll and not talk, or just like,
Yes.
even just like to be with like
Right.
that. Because so many friends you have, you just go to dinner or you go to an
Yeah.
event. Like you don't really
Right.
hang out at your home.
Yeah.
So I think like to continue that and keep doing that is so special.
I feel like it's like a different level of like intimacy because like you're in someone's home and like, I don't know, you're just like dressed down. Like it just feels
Yeah.
very like chill and wholesome and nice.
For these parties that you've been to, do you bring a matching pajama set?
I did for one. I brought an Eberjay one.
Cute.
Yeah.
It's
so
great. It's so
comfortable.
soft.
Yeah. And then the other one, I had like a soccer t-shirt and like sweats and like, yeah.
Love that.
But I was talking to my friend about this because I was brainstorming my obsession, and she was like, for her 35th birthday, she's going to do a sleepover and everyone will get matching pajamas, which
Love.
I also thought was really fun.
Obsessed.
I think that is so cute.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
a really good party idea.
Well, we have. It's so funny you say this because we were just talking about how Jake Shane was going to Sophia.
yes.
Yes.
Richie Grange. Yeah.
Yes, her baby shower.
For baby number 2.
And he shows up not in pajamas. And the girls just like lay in on him.
Yeah.
And it's if you're doing a sleepover, everyone has to be like full blown sleepover
Yes.
Yeah.
vibes.
Yeah.
There was on Housewives of OC this year, Heather threw a sleepover
Yes,
at
with
her.
Heston's.
Yes, with Heston's. And so like the beds were like beautiful. Each person got like a bed and like
Yes.
beautiful slippers.
That's
I was like,
luxe.
I'd
Yes.
like to be invited to
Yeah,
that.
We're not
there,
talking
yeah.
about this. So like, what do you do at the sleepover? Watch movies?
Watch
give
movie,
gab?
yeah,
Take
give
out.
gab, yeah, take out. I mean, now it's fun because like as a kid you couldn't drink wine, but like now
Right.
there's obviously wine. I want to do one that's like really leaning in. Like I want to play like backyard baseball. Like I want to like eat bagel bites, like that vibe. But this was like our first one, and it was just we make ice cream sundaes. Like watch.
Do you have
old
a KitchenAid?
movies. I don't. Should I get a KitchenAid?
Okay, so you need a KitchenAid
Okay.
because there's a trending thing on TikTok where you can make your own blizzard. So you have to freeze the KitchenAid, like the metal tin, and then you just put whatever you want in it, and you can turn it up. People have been turning them upside down, and they're not falling. So that feels like a really fun sleepover idea.
Yeah, maybe I need to invest in a KitchenAid.
Yeah,
for my next
just
one.
do it.
Yes.
It's only a
Just, like,
few
make it-
$100.
Yeah.
We have a straight man over there. I'd be interested to know if he would do this with his friends, but like, I just love it. Like, my husband doesn't understand the joy of
Yeah.
hanging out with your friends
In that
capacity.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
sitting in bed with people. Like
Yes,
Mike would
like-
never be like, "Come on,
right.
Mike, sit in bed with me."
But maybe
His
they
other
should
friend's name is
because
Mike.
I feel like sometimes like guys like when they get
They
older
need
it's like
it.
harder for them to like find like time to like just like catch up like
Yes.
I
And
love it.
There's also just that inherent vulnerability built into
Yes.
it because, yes, maybe the wine's flowing, you're
Yeah.
dressed down. And I think people open up in a different way than you would at a restaurant or a
Oh
bar.
my god,
or
totally. You
something
start
like
to
that.
get silly and
that.
giggly.
Yeah, that's the best feeling. Yeah, you just giggle a lot.
Mm-hmm.
The male loneliness epidemic would go away if we allowed men to have
I
sleepovers.
totally agree.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. I'll have to talk to Mike. Maybe he can do that. Well, he can do that in the cabin.
Yes, that is a sleepover.
Yeah.
Like it's the same. I feel like everyone loves going away together. Like why don't we
Yeah.
just do it like in
Yeah.
our
Yes.
city?
Yeah.
That is a great point.
It also was really fun. Like there was something really nice about like packing like a sleepover bag, like with like your like jammies and
Yes.
then like your like I don't know. It just
My
You
retainer.
do your masks and stuff. Yeah, I had
Literally.
a friend visit, and I had another friend come over, and they all stayed at my apartment, and we did masks and stuff, and like we just
Yeah.
sat around. And Mike went to bed; he was home, so I was like, "Get out of here!" And then the girls just like gabbed.
Yeah.
What are your must-haves for a sleepover?
Wine.
Wine.
Wine is a
wine,
must.
Wine, like a really cozy outfit. Like you can't be in like a not cozy outfit. Like like a really cozy blanket. Maybe I just got my Minky blanket. Have you all had
No.
Minky blankets? They're amazing.
No.
What are they? Is it a weighted blanket or just like
Not,
super
but I
cozy?
actually do kind of want a weighted
I
blanket.
love my weighted blanket.
It is kind of weighted because it's so big and heavy, but it's just really comfortable. And they have them in like all different colors and then all different sizes.
Are these the ones the influencers sell? Like a bunch of these yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't seen these.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're really comfortable. So maybe that, and then like a really good like movie.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you feel like sometimes you guys are like chatting so much that you like barely get to the movie, or like you chat through the movie, or will you watch the movie and chat before and after?
Well, I think it depends on how good the movie is
Yeah,
we watched The Materialist. Have you seen that?
Yes.
It was like one of the worst movies
Yeah.
I've ever seen.
Agreed?
So we like chatted through the entire thing. But honestly, it was so bad that I was like, I don't need to be like
Yeah, it does.
locked into this movie.
Yeah, you
and
can't
then we
watch-
rewound it and watched it again. Like
Oh my
that
God.
those really bad scenes, like the leg scene.
Oh,
My sister leaned over and she's like, "Is this really happening?"
No.
I was like,
so
yeah.
dreadful.
No, and then when he's crouching, we like, yeah, I can't. But yeah, it's really fun, and it just felt like one of my words for 2026 is joy, and I felt like it was like a very joyful thing
Yeah.
to do.
I think
I think it's so sweet.
you need your friends like that more than anybody in your
Yeah.
life. Like, yes, I'm so happy you're getting married and you have a great husband, but like I think like your girls
Yes,
and your gays,
your girls
Yes.
and
you
your guys.
can't live with. I literally couldn't live without them.
Yeah,
I love you, Mike.
Mike,
But I
if you're
couldn't.
listening-
Like they just like I don't know. They bring me so much joy.
yeah.
Yeah,
And they
in
wouldn't
a
invite
different
you
way.
to a cabin with no water.
Yeah, they would.
No.
They know me better than that. I think I'd like to have champagne at mine too.
Why
love
not?
that.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, do it right. Caviar.
Yeah.
You could really do it up.
You could do like a really like elevated slumber.
I like a
party.
high-low. Like I
Yes.
want to, yes, caviar, but I also want Cool Ranch Doritos or something
Yes.
like that.
Yes, I love Cool Ranch Doritos.
Love.
Yes. Did you guys like sleepovers?
There's this trope of the gay kid always being like the first one up and talking to the mom, and that was me. That was 100%
you.
me. Yeah. I'd be like, hi, Nick's
Mrs.
mom. Yeah, and just like chatting with
Like
her.
teacher's pet, but like
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What's for breakfast?
Yeah, helping make breakfast. Oh my god, the breakfast the next. Oh, so what are you doing for breakfast the next day? That's a great
We were
question.
gonna go to a diner, but then I.
Yes. Well, we learned in tennis today that
Yeah.
you should tell yourself you love yourself.
Oh,
After you do something good.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
So like after you have like a good play in tennis,
Yes.
you say I love
Yes, because then it
myself."
tells yourself that that was good. You should repeat it.
I like that. I'm
Yeah.
gonna
Yeah.
start doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just
Yeah.
mutter, I love myself. Anyways, back
Yeah.
to my amazing question.
I feel like you could go two ways. You could either go like Eggo waffles and like make like get like a ton of different cereals and like do that vibe, or you could go like
Yes.
really elevated and make like a delicious brunch, but champagne.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
yes. Leftover
Mimosas.
champagne for
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
my god, totally.
I'd want French toast sticks.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah. From like the freezer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
But cereal as well.
I've been kind of into cereal recently.
I love cereal.
I
Yeah.
just had the other day, I babysit on Tuesdays, and the kids are now eating for breakfast Trix.
Oh,
And
love
I hadn't had a
Trix.
Trix in a long time, so I poured myself a little handful, and it was pretty good.
What-
Still good. It like yeah.
What's
I
your
mean, it
cereal
actually
choice?
tastes so fake, but I was like, whatever.
What's your cereal of choice right now?
This might be like a hot take, but I just like Honey Nut Cheerios.
Love.
Classic.
Okay, yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
With like strawberries or bananas.
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mhm. And like a fresh glass of like orange juice.
Ooh.
Yeah.
There's something so like American about
Yes.
that.
really is.
Yeah.
I was thinking about how in college, like the cafeteria, like was just so much cereal, and then like after every meal, you would all I don't know if you did this too. Like we would eat cereal like to pregame our meal and then to postgame our meal, and I was like, no wonder like we like all like gained
Yes.
so much weight.
There's a reason why you aren't seeing my 2016 photos anywhere. That those habits were hard to shake.
So puffy, but so happy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I love cereal. Any final thoughts on sleepovers? Adult sleepovers.
I think everyone should have one this year.
I
yeah.
think that's great.
Yeah.
Anyone, even my husband.
Yes,
Yeah.
even
Mike
straight
should have
men.
a
Yes.
sleepover. Yeah.
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 Drew, she's talking to you.
Yes,
Yeah.
plan one, Drew. We're running out of time, so we want to do a lightning round to get
Oh,
your
wow.
takes on some final hot topics.
Okay.
Simply tell us if you're obsessed or over it.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Sharing your location with friends.
Obsessed.
Wordle.
Over it.
Cats.
Obsessed.
Clothing brands doing U.S. Olympics collabs, like Polo
Obsessed.
and J. Crew.
Opening gifts at bridal showers.
Over it.
The Super Bowl.
Over it.
Flatiron being the new wellness destination.
Over it.
Wuthering Heights, the movie coming out 2013.
Obsessed.
Same. Red light therapy.
Obsessed.
Is this the one we're ending on? The High Line?
No, I have one.
Oh, okay, great.
Over it.
Substacks.
Obsessed.
And then we have one final question.
Yes. 3, 2, 1.
Are you obsessed with us?
Yes.
Yes.
Has anyone said no?
One person.
Our
I think they
second
were
one.
joking. They were joking.
I was like, we're really getting off to a good start.
My dad doesn't
You're
like
like,
this
cut.
question. Because
Yeah.
he's like, everyone's going to say yes. Why would they say no?
And then right away,
yeah.
Bon appetit.
Yep.
Thank you to our guest, Alex Bushman. This was such a fun interview.
So fun.
We want to thank
you.
our team here at We're Obsessed With You. Please rate us 5 stars and like and subscribe to our channel.
Thank you,
Thank you,
everybody.
everyone.
Yay. Yay.
Thanks for tuning in.
Are you obsessed with us? Please like, comment, and subscribe.
Bye.
I went to Bronx Science for high school.
Oh my gosh, so did my
across the
cousin.
street. Yeah.
So did Zoran, didn't he?
Yes, he
was
did.
in my cousin's class.
Oh, that's right.
And he was
Wait,
like,
so your cousin was in my class? Who's your cousin?
John Pizzarelli.
Shut up.
Yeah.
I rode the bus every single day. Shut up. To Bronx Science with John
Shut up, because he lives
Pizzarelli.
right here.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's in my phone as tablespoon, and I'm in his phone as teaspoon because we used to like
Shut
cuddle on the bus.
Shut up.
And now he's like the
He's a
manager
Teresi.
Teresi.
Yeah. That's my cousin.
him.
I love it. I just texted him this
Wait,
morning.
can you tell him that I say
Shut
hi?
God.
He goes, you gotta be kidding me.
Alex,
Alex, where are you? LMAO.